Hey man, it's Tweaky. Now look at this move. I'm finally here to put you onto my signature move, the Tweaky slide. Boom. Look at that, right? It's this little left-right into a forward drag combo that'll guarantee you a free bucket every single time. Best part too, you can cancel it into a floater. Boom. See, we're moving. So this is a move right here, left, right, breakdown, go to, dunk, right? Let me also quick say, before I get into the tutorial, I found a ton of different variations of this move that are equally effective. They just look different and they're all performed the exact same way. So first, before the tutorial, let me show you all the different variations of the Tweaky slide and how you can, customize it to your own liking. This is the Booker. This is my favorite one right here. Right, it's that pull forward into the breakdown. Now we have the Kyrie Irving, which gives you that quick little choppy dribble right before that forward go to, right? That. Pretty nice. Next, the Damian Lillard. It's that far tap dribble out to the left side of the body. Right there. See, pretty nice. Stephon Marbury is kind of like the Irving right there. See, that's just like a quick dribble combo altogether. Boom. This next one, Ja Morant. Look at that one. See, this is probably, in my opinion, the second best one. Boom. See, it's like that quick stop into the quick burst. Boom. See, like that's nice. Now, finally, Klay Thompson. Similar to the Damian Lillard. I think it's kind of just a worse Damian Lillard, but boom. Now, where this move really gets effective is when you use it to nutmeg spin back and then shoot the three right there. Like, just tell me this is not an elite move. Into the spin back, into the three, right? Let me get into the tutorial. All right, let's get into it, man. Let me teach you it. So it's really easy. That's the first thing to know. There's only 2 inputs, and let's get into the SIGs you need, right? So the main thing you're gonna need is the Kyrie Irving escape, the Ja Morant go-to shot, and I have not labbed up all the other go-to shots. I've only done it with the Morant. So if y'all find something really glitchy with a different go-to shot, please comment and let me know. Please put me back on the way I put y'all on. And then whatever breakdown combo you want is going to be the variation from the intro that I told you about. So say you don't like that Devin Booker that I use that pulls you forward, and you like the Morant one that I showed you in the intro, just put on Morant breakdown combos, right? So all you need is the escape, the breakdown that you want, and the go-to shot. So to start, this move is only going to be good in one direction, right? That's why I like to do this left right, kind of this left right left before I get into actually doing the move. I like to kind of go both ways first to sell which way I'm going to do it, because my move I can only do in one direction, right? So if I'm constantly just, initially just going left and then doing the move, they're going to just read the move, right? But if I go left, right, left, then do the move, right? It's a lot harder to read as a defender. The one thing about this left, right, left though, is it pulls you forward, right? And especially with the season 2 patch, you can get that shit bumped up easily, right? So initially, if I'm gonna go for the move, or like right here, I'm getting guarded up by a lockdown, what I like to do is first, right, I like to do a snatch back, that Devin Booker step back, right? I like to just do that step back, and then I do the left, right? So the dribbling portion, right? The dribbling portion. Let me teach you how to actually do this move now, right? So to do the escape, or this left, right here, it's literally just spamming an escape back and forth. The escape that I'm using is once again the Kyrie Irving, so if the ball is my left hand, I'm just flicking diagonal up to the right, and I'll get that animation. To go back to the left, you just flick diagonal up to the left. You can kind of go back and forth, whatever speed you want, kind of cancel it whenever, see? So that's, the start of the left-right. All you're doing is holding RT and flicking your stick up diagonal. That's one of the 2 inputs already. You guys already have half of the move down. Now, the key for the next part is figuring out what side it's good to go to for you. So what I recommend is just do this move once going to the right, once going to the left, and see what's faster. The move that I'm talking about is simply holding straight up on your right stick, right? This is me just flicking escape up to the left and then holding straight up on my right stick. I'm not even touching my movement here. That's all just holding straight up on the right stick mid-escape. So I'm doing the escape, and then I just hold my stick straight up once I want to get into that full combo, right? If you hold your stick straight up too long, all the way until he shoots, he will shoot the ball. So you got to let go holding the stick straight up before he shoots the ball like that. But again, just escapes, and then I'm holding my stick straight up. So the only inputs I'm doing here, right? snatch back, escape right, escape left, hold the stick straight up. And that's what I get. It's incredible. So I'm not doing separate inputs for this Booker and for the Ja Morant. I'm literally just holding my stick straight up, and the game will drag you through both animations back to back with no gap. And once again, after this, I'm going to show you how the Kemba is way slower than the Kyrie for that, because it won't drag you into both back to back. It'll literally just give you the Ja Morant, or you have to do them back to back like that, and it's a lot slower like that. But if you're holding straight up mid Kyrie, it just connects everything together for you, right? And again, you have a slow side. That's all going to my left, my dominant side. Here's going to my right, my bad side, right? That's terrible. You never want that. So once again, that's why I do this kind of left, right at the beginning, kind of to sell which side I'm going to be going to, right? Because I can only go to the left with this move. So I don't want to just always have the ball and just immediately do that, right? Then it gets easy to blitz, easy to read, right? I want to have the ball, do a snatch back, left, and boom, right? Just a quick show you, it's not that the Kyrie is necessary, but it has the biggest movement window where the move is detected as a movement move. See, you can get it out of the Curry escape too, but I just like it more out of the Kyrie. With the Curry, it's the same input, spam the escapes, and then just hold stick straight up. Hold the stick straight up. My bad. I can't talk sometimes, I guess. But yeah, I'm just spamming the Curry and then holding it straight up. But you can't do it too soon into the Curry escape, or you won't get that full breakdown like that, if that makes sense. And just to show you, it doesn't really work with the Kembas. Like, in order to get the same thing, I got to put that and that in separately. Those are two inputs now, to where I'm flicking up and then holding straight up. But they're slower. You're not canceling the one into the second one with the Kemba. You're putting two straight animations out instead of putting one animation canceling it into the second, right? If I hold straight up, you don't get the Booker anymore. It's not a moving move. The Booker only comes if you hold straight up in a moving move. So that's why you need the Kyrie or Curry or maybe even Butler. So thank you guys.